This series of videos is going to go over the review number 4 for your AP Stats exam, the multiple choice component. So we are going to, I'm just going to briefly show you on the formula sheet the limited amount of rules that exist for these. There aren't a lot for probability. The main one is on here is that the addition formula, where you have to add individual probabilities and subtract their overlap. So the U is kind of like the or, and the upside down U would be the and. There's also conditional probability, A given B. So that's noted on here, where the probability of the and divided by what's given is going to be your overall probability. And there's some formulas for binomial and geometric down here, and just talking about discrete random variable. This EX is expected value. So most of your stuff centered around probability is kind of right there on that first page in section 2. So we'll refer to that if we need to. All right, let's get started. We'll start with a simple one, question 1. This is most likely for you going to be the hardest of the review multiple choices, not going to lie. So we're going to go through these in best detail I can. Let's look at number 1. All right, here's the question. In a certain school, 17% of the students are enrolled in a psychology course, 28% are enrolled in a foreign language course, and 32% are enrolled in either a psychology course or a foreign language course, or both. What is the probability that a student chosen at random from this school will be enrolled in both a foreign language course and a psychology course? So you can use the rule formula that's right on the sheet if you want. You can. This is the formula right here. PAUB equals PA plus PB minus PAUB. So see if you can pause the video and try to figure out this question just based off of that rule. And remember, this is and this is or. Okay, if you haven't paused it yet, still try to do it on your own. You can also think of this as a Venn diagram. So what do we have is we have the individual percentages. We have 17% enrolled in a psychology course, so that's going to be somewhere around representing one circle. And then you have 28% representing a foreign language course, and 32% is either or, right? So we have the whole thing. The thing that we don't have is the overlap. So what we can do to get that overlap is we can add these two together, and we could subtract the or, and we can figure out what that overlap is. All right, here is my solution. I labeled each probability. So psychology, 17%, foreign language, 28%, and I have the or at 32%. Now what I did is I just used the formula. So I plugged in that 32% here. I have the individual probabilities at 17% and 28%, and then I don't know the overlap. So I plugged them into that formula, added these two together. And then what you can do is if you add the x over here, make it positive, you can subtract the 0.32. And then you're basically taking the sum of those and subtracting the or, and you'll get 0.13. So that is the answer. Hopefully you understand that. I'm going to make each one of these videos its own question, so it's not going to be one long video. So the next video in the playlist will be question number 2.